touchdowns, only my own split. Nonetheless, here we go. Here's Rodgers. First down at Bighorn.
There's a story in each box score. This channel's about those stories. This is Daily Random, NFL.
Daily Random NFL.
On October 19th, 1986, the 1-5 St. Louis Cardinals were visiting the 5-1 Washington Redskins at RFK Memorial Stadium. The local temperature was 51 degrees Fahrenheit, with 52% humidity and a 10-mile-an-hour wind. The Redskins were favored by 13 with a 38.5 over-under, or score prediction in the neighborhood of 26-13. There were 62,282 there to witness. This was the 86th time these two clubs had met, beginning in 1932 with the birth of the Boston Braves. The Redskins owned a 51-32-2 all-time advantage in head-to-head play. Gene Stallings was in his first season coaching St. Louis. He would eventually lead them for 4 seasons. Neil Lomax was under center for him, making his 50th consecutive start, the highest for a quarterback then currently in the NFL. Lomax had an 80.7 passer rating, nearly 15,000 yards, and 83 scores in 74 career appearances. While the Cardinals were struggling as a team, their defense had been playing well in the weeks leading up to the game. Their ability to contain the Redskins' strong offense was a crucial factor for a potential upset. The Redskins were in a period of transition at quarterback. Veteran Joe Theismann had been replaced after a career-ending leg injury late in the 1985 season. The starting job fell to Jay Schrader, but his status was not always a lock. The ongoing situation at the position added an interesting dynamic to the offense. Hall of Fame coach Joe Gibbs was leading the Redskins for his 6th season with a 56-23 regular season record and a 6-2 mark otherwise. Schrader was the man taking snaps for Washington in what turned out to be his only Pro Bowl season. Schrader was making his 12th career start at quarterback with a 74.8 rating. Aside from Gibbs, GM Bobby Beathard, cornerback Darrell Green, offensive guard Russ Grimm, and wide receiver Art Monk eventually reached Canton. The Cardinals did not have any future representatives on their roster. Initially a CBS production, I got the full game over at HTTR 1983's channel. Go here if you'd like the unabridged version. For the condensed game, I really cut it down, ignoring the announcers and just including the action. Every play's here, it's just more condensed than you've probably seen. Enjoy!
Kickoff return department, averaging 25.2 yards a carry. That's third in the NFC. He has created some excitement. And a good return for Sikahema up to the 28 yards of the year. Green they hope to have back soon. First down, they tried to swing it out to St. Louis. Their old barrel in motion. Mitchell. Gordon in pursuit. He breaks that tackle and strike number 84. They're in the eye. And it's Farrell. The first down, hard driving work by the, and in motion now comes Mitchell, and straight ahead is Farrell. It's about a yard and a half. Nick happens to be a head coach. To join Chaz Fox and J.T. Smith at wide receiver. Deep sideliner overthrows J.T. Smith. Cater last week 3 punts as a star, 41.3. Used to play with Buffalo and then in the USFL. Jenkins at the 16-yard line, and he gets out to the passing shown on the very first down with a shift to the right side. They give it to George Rogers. Good hole for Rogers. The Cardinals is Clasby and Mack. Second down. They swing it out complete. Contact on it. Rogers straight ahead. Gets close to the 40-yard line, but setting the Redskins club record, they'd like to erase that by stuffing them today. Here's Rogers. He's picked up about 3 more. Close. Warren the lead back, and Rogers has the first down at the 48. And he'll throw. Schrader up the middle, complete to Monk, crossing, and he takes it back to Washington and has a first down inside. Pitch out to Art Monk, and Monk bobbles the ball. Monk comes up with it and hits left wing. Schrader trying to get it to Clark, almost intercepted. Clark, it's incomplete. Clark came up with the ball, but it was a question. Well, it stands, and that was the delay. Third down, and intended for the tight. Cox is into punt by Sikahema. We'll just watch this one go. And Cox gets it high beautifully. Let's see which way it bounces. It comes down, and it's down at the 3-yard line. Anthony Jones, yard line. Rogers, touchdown. down. Kicker replacing Mark Mosley is released this week. He's got it. That gives some extra.
He said that, Coach, I didn't touch the football. He said, yes, you did. Okay, fine.
All right. And the kickoff goes through the end zone. Sikahema 6 yards against Tampa Bay last week after the controversial road game in New York. And Mitchell down. 7 to go here in Washington. Mitchell again got some running room this time and has a first down. Rest of the 0-4 Anderson to the Giants. Farrell. Oh, what a piece of running by Mitchell. Trying to slide through the shot to Mitchell. They bring him to the right side. Charles Mann cuts him off, and again, the Redskins powerful defense now. Fox, Smith, and Johnson, 3 wide receivers. Womack hears it out, and it is incomplete.
You know, now they've taken one away.
Gators punt. Oh, a dandy. Backcourt is Jenkins. The flag is down. Downfield. And Jenkins. Open field tackle by Charlie Baker.
Holding number 45, receiving team, while the kick was in the air. First down, timeout.
Good protection. Intended for Gary Clark. In and out of his hands on a tough hit. Motion again. Followed by Lionel Washington. Rader hits Gary Clark again. He holds on this time. They lead 7-0 here in the first period. Rodgers. There. He has a mile to San Francisco. Rader. Deep drop. Has to throw it.
Ineligible receiver downfield on the pass. Number 53, offense. Penalty decline. Third down.
Pushed the tempo for itself as the defenses have dominated this far. Good protection. He's got Clark. A flag down again. Clark has the first down yardage.
Holding number 47, defense. Penalty decline. First down.
Rodgers. The whole explodes in there and picks up 9. Second down and a yard for the Redskins. Rodgers. First down. Washington. He's got a man open up the left right down. Mark Monk, and Monk has a first down again. First down at the 45 of St. Louis. And Rodgers met at the pass by E.J. Warren on the wing. Later buys some time off the left side. Comes back the other way to Monk. Towards Rodgers. Again on the run. Down there to Schrader.
I like that. Good word. Blitz.
Lots of time. Complete to Monk. Touchdown. Touchdown. Washington has had the misfortune of having to pick up Monk when he's been in motion. He's Cox's kickoff. Taken by Sikahema at the 4-yard line. Ooh, again. Cowboys San Francisco. First down, swing pass. Mitchell's got the running room. Mitchell over the 25, picks his way to the Mitchell. Wide right, cuts it upfield. Good open field tackle on him. High. Out of the shotgun and some early movement. Procedure.
False start, number 61, offense.
61 is Lance Smith, the second-year man from Memphis. J.T. Smith, what a play by Darrell Green. 10-yard line. Ken Jenkins waiting for it at the Washington 35. A low snap from DiBernardo and a short punt as a result. Jenkins gets over the midfield stripe and that line of the Cardinals. Lots of movement as usual. Oh, good defensive play, and that was big number 65, David Galloway, the nose tackle from Florida. Second effort despite that good defensive play. In such a hurry. Here he is again. Picking his way this time. Find out if there's any problem with Junior. Second down and 8. Schrader has it in here. First down. But Monaco boomed a little on that play, and DJ got it all back in there. Rodgers fouls it tight end as he jumped off side.
Motion. Number 85, offense. First down.
That's in motion. Play action pass. Schrader sails it to the corner, and it is incomplete. For the Redskins. Schrader gets lots of time. Up the middle for Gideon. A flag on the play. He's it down.
Holding number 44, defense. Penalty decline. Touchdown.
What a great grab. out today. They flipped and defended very well.
Picture perfect. By Sikkahema takes the kickoff by Jump Mitchell. Nope. Womack, short spot. Can't find an open man. Third down and 15. Womack. Gets some time. Up the middle. Complete.
Fine grab.
Caught by Troy Johnson. Long count by Lomax, and he brings some Redskins over. Let's
False start, number 61, offense.
Oh, no.
First down.
Lomax. Short drop from Lomax. Some time. Hits his man Greg Marsh. And Marsh trying to get to the first down marker, and it looks... Cardinals need to get on the board before the half.
Oh,
And
good catch.
Low. Straight ahead. Mitchell for a first down. St. Louis a flag on the play.
Holding, number 70, offense. Second down.
You know,
Back at the 40-yard line. And that is incomplete. The wing left, number 84. With protection, and Smith trying to get the first down. He's off him here. That could be crucial. Stump Mitchell is the man. He has the first down and then some. First down, St. Louis. With protection, up the middle. He's got his man Smith. J.T. Smith, first down to the 28. 1 minute left. With protection again. Finds an open man.
Now timeout.
Ball game. We need some points here. Get the blitz on. He gives it off to Farrell. Farrell has a first down at seconds left.
No blitz.
The shotgun, a little roll, good coverage. Lomax, he'll take off. Inside the 5 to the 2-yard line. Not any time in that huddle. Sailing it to the corner, and it's incomplete. The touchdown here. Oh, some early movement by the Cardinals. Procedure, I think it was. He
False
lifted up.
start, number 67, offense.
Yeah, he's got
Third
that.
down.
So they'll get one more play in and then field goal time. They swing it out for Farrell. Touchdown. Suddenly we've got ourselves a football game. What looked like it might turn into a rout is the camera.
There's no foul on the play. There were 7 men on the line of scrimmage. There were a total of 10 men altogether. Perfectly legal. The point counts.
He's going to be a winner. And I wanted to be a part of it, but I didn't have the guts to sign with him. Gosh, what a stellar job he can do.
They were going to be starting St. Louis deep. Instead, they wound up first and goal from the 2. John Lee will kick it off to the Cardinals. And it's taken by Keith Griffin. Griffin will bring it up, and he's had some daylight. Down the left side all the way to the 43-yard line. Redskins, 41-yard line. Rogers hit at the line of scrimmage. And about 10 and a half. Lots of protection for Schrader. He's got a wide open man at Whittier, and he falls and dropped there, but he has a first down. So the Redskins threaten quickly from the 22, and Rogers into traffic, plows for a couple. Rogers again with a threatening again. Third down and 4. Schrader up the middle. Terry Clark, touchdown. Schrader was 9 of 14 in the first half and off to a great start here in the second. Max Zendeja, 7 lead, a 3-touchdown afternoon thus far. Jay Schrader. Val Sikkahema, again the kickoff deep from Cox. First down from the 20 and a loose ball on the exchange from center. Jeff Bostic and...
We have a false snap on number 64, offense. 5-yard penalty, first down.
Well, I guess the ball is in motion. Intended for J.T. Left side in motion. Farrell will give it to Mitchell up the middle, and he is stopped at the line of scrimmage. Spread out for the Cardinals. He's going down the sideline for Johnson, and it's incomplete.
As Johnson's working back inside, Dean's got his arm all over his left shoulder and pulls him down. Now, Tim, you know as well as I do that's defensive holding.
Roy Johnson's got the speed. Maybe he would have caught that one. But it's punt time, and it's going to roll down inside the 40 to the 35-yard line of the... Yeah, it's only my own question. Nonetheless, here we go. Here's Rogers. First down at Bighorn. Just inside St. Louis territory. Rogers once more. Ripping through tackle. 32-yard line. Rogers. Ball. block, and it's almost picked up. It is picked up. On the deflection, Wayne Smith. And Smith running hard. Still going, trying to keep his balance. Wayne Smith all the way to the 36th position at the 37-yard line. Play action fake, Womack. Wide open, Mitchell dropped the motion, goes Jazz Fox. It's to Mitchell, and Mitch third down. And 7. Cardinals, big play for them, and there's the blitz. And they get the season. Monty Coleman on injured reserve, and yet Sykes and Daniels, 2 newcomers, been doing a good job. Cater's punt. Fair Cup in a 28-7 lead. Roger, loose ball picked up by the Cardinals and then lost again. And a desperate need to score. This is Earl Farrell. Farrell almost broke. Clark. Farrell, hard running by him. Play action fake and intended for Smith. Touchdown. The veteran. Back up to Green and Philly, but a starter with those injuries, and John Lee delivers.
The try is good. We have a hold on number 57 on the defense. 5-yard penalty will be enforced on the kickoff. Timeout.
Down on the goal line.
Min Jong Lee from Seoul, South Korea. Known as John over here in the U.S. And it does come down short. Taken by Jenkins. Washington Redskins. Their own 20-yard line. Rogers met at the line of scrimmage, but 8. And it was Jenkins, one of the fine kickoff return men. Good job here. That long pass for Didier. Come on. Later a deep drop. Has Gary Clark, and he holds on. First down, Redskins. Rogers over the 30. Second down and 7. Rogers. To the 30-yard line. Fence in for the Redskins, extra blockers, and Rogers with a line of the Cardinals in motion. Rogers, a nice bit of running by Rogers. Loose ball. Rogers with a second fumble, and who got it? St. Louis. Hart, Mitchell in motion. Farrell on the draw play. And he is stuffed. Final minute of the third period, Mitchell. All the way to the 25. Cardinals. Womack wants to throw the ball, and it is incomplete. And running well inside, and it's going to be Farrell. He's hit, but keeps scoring. What a second effort. I think he got there. The Redskins fans think otherwise. Late in the third quarter. Austin, 1 touchdown. What a catch by J.T. Smith, one-handing it.
Holding number 70, offense.
Derek Kennard. Womack gets it off. A catch by Farrell, incomplete. He has 2 touchdowns, however. And he's got his man. That's J.T. Smith again out, obviously. Out of the shotgun. Running out of time and drops the ball, but it is whistled dead. And with 3 of them here today. And the Cardinals have to punt. Big Gator off the side of his foot. Jenkins comes up, fields it at the 44. Gets over the midfield strut.
So actually, as good as he is, he should be in there because he caught the
territory. 38 to 14. We're in the fourth quarter now. And it's Rogers with a lot of room this time, and he uses it. Shadows creeping across the field at RFK. Rogers again, a busy middle lineup to replace him. Pass intended for attempting his first Redskin field goal. From the 37-yard line, putting Tony Sendejas of the Houston Oilers. And a rush on as flags fly. Lomax lost the football. And
Offside, number 72, defense, first down.
Great, I know I'm in for a long afternoon again. Lomax trying to get it to Mitchell and a while ago. Year-old of the Mitchell.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 78 defense, lays it out of bounds.
That handle, he stayed mad. He got Mitchell in motion. Lomax gets some time. And it's intended for J.T. Smith.
How they come back?
Pass interference, number 32 defense, automatic first down.
First down, Cardinals. Earl Farrell. Second down, 9. Earl Farrell having a fine day. John Lee with a point after. Hurt Washington in the second half. That's not Joe Gibbs-style football.
Same thing against the Cowboys last week. Penalties, I swear they're period.
Ken Jenkins, a short kickoff by John Lee when he left during the last offensive series for Washington. He looks just fine. Got down. In a kind of a stutter step motion. That's a strange motion. And it is incomplete. Rodgers out. Heat dropped by Schrader. Intended for Monk, off the mark that time. He's fumbled again, both of them by Rodgers. Went 6 plays, missed a field goal. Went 3 plays and had this punt. So the Redskins are floundering. Sikahema over the... Dump Mitchell on first down. Runs into traffic. Good second effort. This is Farrell. Lead back. Ocean. Dump Mitchell. Spins and whirls and has the first down. Ball called over by Lomax, who might have changed the play. Lomax looking for a man. Throws it to the sideline out of bounds.
Motioning against the Redskins.
Illegal use of the hands. Number 32. Defense. Illegal hands to the face. Automatic first down.
Burkball. They're hurting themselves. And Farrell takes advantage. Running hard for about 2. Out of the I formation. Looked like some early movement. Flags are down.
False start. Number 61. Offense. Second down.
Lift. Mitchell.
Oh, watch the running.
They have the fullback Wolfley on the wing. They want that first down, and Farrell has it. Play action. Took some time. Out to Mitchell, incomplete. Malone. Scoreboard is all that counts. Farrell hits and stops. Big day of the game. From the 43-yard line of Washington, and he hits Farrell. Farrell is going to be split. Has his man and a first down. Troy Johnson, 59 seconds to play. They give him time. Can't find a man. He'll run it. Gets to the 25-yard line. They had the wrong guy on the field. Sideliner open. That is Stump Mitchell.
No, out of bounds.
Mitchell on the running back. Mitchell into the pattern. Lomax hits his man, and it's Troy Johnson. Get into the end zone. And Lomax just grounds the ball. Put it in the end zone. It's had very little warm-up. Under pressure, gets the ball off. Caught by Chaz Fox. But that's going to be the game.
Schrader completed 13 of 23 passes for 232 yards and a 112.7 rating, throwing 3 touchdowns against only 1 pick. His 13 completed passes were spread amongst only 3 receivers. Tight end Clint Didier caught 4 for 98, Monk pulled down 5 for 79, and Gary Clark caught 4 for 55. All 3 had 1 touchdown reception each. George Rodgers ran 30 times for 118 yards and a touchdown. So only 5 players touched the ball on offense for Washington. Dexter Manley sacked Lomax 3 times to represent their defense. Lomax threw for 155 yards on 16 of 29 accuracy, with 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, and a 104.8 rating. Earl Farrell led the team with 5 catches, 2 of them for touchdowns. He added 12 carries to his tally, gaining 85 yards from scrimmage in total. J.T. Smith led the team with 46 yards receiving on 4 catches, with a touchdown. Troy Johnson also caught 4 passes for 37 yards. Stump Mitchell ran the ball 15 times for 61 yards. The Cardinals ended up last in the NFC East at 4-11-1. The Redskins lost the division title to the New York Giants by 2 games, finishing at 12-4. Washington then defeated the Los Angeles Rams 19-7 in the wild card round, and the Chicago Bears 27-13 in the divisional round. In the NFC Championship, they were dismissed by the Giants, somewhat embarrassingly, at 17-0. It's okay though. The Redskins came back to win the Super Bowl the following season, and yet another under Gibbs 5 years after. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Bye.